Hi, my name is Ella, and I'm a senior at Forest Ridge School in Bellevue, Washington. My project is the Raspberry Pi document reader, which allows those visually impaired or those who just don't want to read a document with their eyes to have the document read out loud for them. My first milestone was getting my Raspberry Pi set up and being able to take a picture with the Raspberry Pi camera. So I'll show you those right now. So it's all in a cardboard box, which is basically just to hide all my hardware stuff. But here is my Raspberry Pi. You can tell that it's on by the red light. And then the camera cable that is going outside of the box so that my camera can be on top of it. Basically, I'll have the document here, and then the camera will be taking pictures of it from above so that it can like read the document and then spit it out as text through my speaker. So there is my speaker right there, closest to the camera. So a challenge that I faced while trying to set up my Raspberry Pi was that I don't have a monitor, which is required for the regular setup route. So my instructors recommended that I set it up headless, which means I don't need a monitor, I don't need a keyboard or a mouse. So yeah, it worked pretty well. And it's actually great because later on for my project, I won't be needing a monitor since I don't need to display anything on the screen. It's just going to be reading the document out loud. So yeah, it was great instead of having to buy another monitor. So to access my Raspberry Pi from my desktop, I have to SSH in, which stands for Secure Shell Protocol. And how I SSH in, which basically lets me like control the Raspberry Pi through my laptop, is I use PuTTY, and I can share my screen with PuTTY right now to show how I do that, and then we can take a picture. So here I have PuTTY. So I want to specify the destination I want to connect to, which is the Raspberry Pi. The host name is raspberrypi.local. I do open. Okay, I guess I have to reshare. I log in to my Raspberry Pi. So my username is LS. My password is not shown, but yeah, okay. So now I can just type in a command, and then the command to take a picture is libcamera, and then -o dash, oh no, libcamera dash still, sorry, and then -o, and then test.jpg, and that saves the file as the name, like test.jpg. So I'm gonna click enter and then mount the camera. Okay, hopefully that took a picture now. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, cool. And then to see the picture that's on the Raspberry Pi right now, I use a VNC, which stands for Virtual Network Connection. And basically the VNC allows me to see the desktop of the Raspberry Pi, but on this laptop, since I don't have a monitor. So if we open the VNC viewer, here is the desktop Raspberry Pi. We can open the files, and then here's test.jpg, which is the picture we just took. And oh no, okay, well I guess I put it down too fast, but yeah, that's the picture of the cardboard box. So that was partially a success. And with the VNC viewer, it will let me code directly onto the Raspberry Pi rather than like with VS Code, I'd be coding it remotely. So yeah, let's see. I want to show you some coding programs that it has. So automatically it has Genie and Thonny, and these will just let me like load in the code that will be processing the images of the document into speech that will be produced by the speaker. So it's going to be super cool. So moving forward with my project, all I need to do is finish up the hardware. So this means installing the button and the LED light, which will tell whether the document reader is on or off, and then load in the code. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See you for the next milestone.